You're listening to Popcorn in Orbit, a podcast for sci-fi lovers of all galaxies, hosted by filmmakers Jeremy Major and Ian P. Causer.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We've got Ian over there in Great Britain. Ian, how you doing?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
And I'm Jeremy. Good. Here in Canada. I thought I'd switch it up and introduce you first today.
Yeah, that's through all of us.
Wasn't that fun? Because today is a bit of a twisted episode. We're kind of turning things upside down. Do you want to explain the premise, Ian?
Yeah, as movie people, there's certain films that you should have seen, really, isn't there?
Indeed.
In fact, there's certain films all of us in the industry should have seen. So this is going to be our list of our top 10 movies we're embarrassed to publicly admit we haven't seen.
Well, and this brings up, this question of like, what is a classic? Why should it be seen? What does it feel? Why do you feel an obligation?
I think it's probably drilled into you from film school, drama school, and then the top 100 greatest movies list, the Empire, the BFI, what's the American one? There's an American list as well, isn't there?
AFI.
AFI, yeah. No, I said BFI, it's the British one as well.
Right, yeah.
So you see all these, and 1001 movies to see before you die lists.
Right.
I think probably when you're like us in the industry, you've sometimes, I don't know about you, you read down it and you go, eesh, haven't seen that.
Well, yeah, people talk about them. And you sometimes you just have to nod and you go, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like,
exactly.
You remember the part where such and such, like, yeah, it's a little vague right now, but
yeah. Yeah, you just blag your way through it, don't you?
Yeah.
But what's really interesting is also we kind of looked into the reasons why we haven't seen a certain film. So on these lists, it isn't just going to be 10 that we hadn't thought to watch. There'll be a reason somewhere why we haven't seen it. And it's the psychology about what it is that attracts you to a certain film.
That's right.
What turns you off. And the things with these films is it's not because they're not good. They're great.
Right.
So it's something else stopping you from
this is not a list of bad films we haven't watched.
No.
This is a list of what are considered like classics.
Yeah, great movies.
Or should watches. That sadly we haven't seen.
Yeah, we haven't seen. So, and it'd be intriguing to see how many on my list you have seen and vice versa.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what we've got on each of those lists. So hopefully it's going to be good fun and it will make a good podcast episode because that's what we're here for.
I like the way you have to frame that very specifically.
Yeah.
But I also I think we should give ourselves some grace here because we are human beings and you can only watch so many movies. You only have so much time for this.
Indeed you do.
And I'm going to argue that I'd rather be making movies than watching movies.
Yeah, I think we both, I mean, we both want to we both enjoy making movies probably more than anything else in the world. So that takes precedent.
It does.
Where I feel bad is when I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark 147 times, yet I haven't seen
but then,
X.
There's 146 other movies you haven't seen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't regret it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
The producers are going to add a little drum roll here, some fanfare. And Ian, give us your first one.
My first one. So unlike in previous top 10s, they're not in any particular order.
Yeah, I agree.
I've just listed them as 10. So the first one I want to talk about is Amadeus.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, have you seen it?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Now, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, there's a funny story behind this. And I'm safe to tell it because my manager doesn't listen to the pod. But when he signed me, he went on and on about his favourite movie of all time is Amadeus.
Right.
And I'm on this video call with him doing what you just literally said. Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And Alex is a lovely guy. And if he does happen to listen to it, I apologize, Alex. But no, I've never seen the movie Amadeus because I know little to nothing about classical music. Yeah. And to me, when I watched the sort of promo of the guy playing the piano as Mozart, I presume.
Right.
I remember my first instinct going, he's not quite as good as Jerry Lee Lewis. So, because I know nothing. You watch Jerry Lee Lewis do Great Balls of Fire on the piano, and that's really impressive.
Yeah.
And
so Mozart didn't cut it for you.
No.
compared to Jerry Lee Lewis.
to Jerry Lee
Great
Lewis.
Balls of Fire. Okay.
The Killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
So yeah, it just never got that never appealed. Yeah. But the reason it's a funny story is because it is my agent's favorite film, and we had a 20-minute conversation about it, and I got away with it. I think, Jay. I think I did. I don't think he got off that call going, he hasn't seen that.
And tomorrow you're getting your 60-day notice.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you got first up, buddy?
Okay, well, here's one that it's come up on the show here, and I think I've just sat quietly. Apocalypse Now.
Oh, okay.
The funny thing is with some of these movies, like, I think we're so exposed to aspects of them. Like, I've seen the clips and people talk about it. Like, I almost feel like I've seen the thing.
Yeah, that is part of it, isn't it?
It's really weird that way. There's some movies that are such a part of our, like, cultural consciousness.
It's a masterpiece, and as your friend, I can tell you with 100% confidence, you won't like it.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
It was actually on my list of, I think it was very high up on my list of truly great movies I'm embarrassed to admit I don't like. Mm-hmm. And I'm very confident you wouldn't like it either. But it is a masterpiece. It's brilliant, but it's just too dark. It's just I just kind of wish I could just like embed it in my mind, like without having to actually watch it, just have it having been watched. Yes. Yeah. Download it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. I know. It's just a matter of time. Okay. Take us through another one of yours.
Okay. Number 9 is The Exorcist. I haven't seen The Exorcist.
Me neither.
Because I'm scared to. I'm scared to.
I know.
Which is pathetic, I know. But I've started it twice and never got really past the first 3 minutes where they're digging up a relic. And it's like, this is like, and it's a bit like the start of an Indiana Jones film in the desert, and they're digging up this relic.
Right.
But I'm very aware this is not an Indiana Jones film.
Right, without the fun.
Yeah. Without the fun, without Harrison, without, I can't imagine there's too much tongue-in-cheek in The Exorcist. Yeah. Like there is in Raiders. But so I haven't seen The Exorcist. And I tend to one day, but I haven't seen it as yet.
Here's my thing with The Exorcist, why I haven't watched it. I've always been very sensitive to watching people throw up in movies.
Yeah.
Don't like that. And I know that that's in there.
Yeah, it's famously in there, isn't it?
I think I've seen that scene too. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably have seen that scene. You can't really avoid it.
It permeates our culture.
And I think maybe I feel like I've seen it because I've seen Scary Movie where they actually sort of, I remember James Woods mocks it as the Reverend going up the stairs, and in the Max von Sydow role. So I've seen spoofs of it. So you do feel like you're aware of what's going on.
But there, you just, like the fact that you've seen Scary Movie. Yeah. But not The Exorcist or some of these classics.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. Like what appeals to you? But these movies must appeal to somebody to get on this list.
Absolutely.
And so I'm kind of curious if other people agree with us on this.
I think true horror fans will think we're complete wimps, and it is one of the greatest horror films of all time. But
not even about The Exorcist, just like some of these movies in general. Is it just that critics like them?
Yeah.
And the average person could have done without it? I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah.
What you got next, buddy?
I haven't actually seen all of The Godfather.
It's the way you say all of.
I did start watching it. I do have this problem where I think I start movies late at night sometimes. And then, it was just like, that was a terrible idea to begin with. So it doesn't matter what it was. I'm going to fall asleep or whatever, crap out.
Particularly a 3 hour, 10-minute film.
Yeah. Now what I saw was riveting.
Yeah. How far did you get? Do you
like I should revisit it again?
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
I don't even
James
know.
can't get shot to pieces yet.
Okay. Well, I guess I know that's coming. I don't think so. No, I don't think I got that far. But then everyone talks about it. We talk about it here on the regular.
Yeah.
And like, Jeremy, just sit and watch the damn thing. Anyway.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for you there.
Go ahead.
You're gonna be cross with me on this one because
what do you got?
It's Memento. I've never seen it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
been trying to work this out. So I've got Memento dash Groundhog Day, because I haven't seen that either.
Okay.
And there's definitely, I'm a bit weary of the amnesia.
Yeah.
The use of amnesia as a plot point. I don't know why I find that quite.
So
I just Born Identity great, and after that it's like I don't need to see any more amnesia type things.
So even though it's Christopher Nolan, that's not enough for you?
Yeah, I didn't know it was, to be fair, when it came out. Well, I did, but I didn't know who he was. Not Christopher Nolan, you know. No. So to me, Guy Pearce at that time is more famous than Christopher Nolan.
Yep,
when it came out. I also wasn't a huge fan of The Prestige, so you know, it's like there was no real driver there to go back to it.
Okay.
But it's genuinely an amnesia thing. I'm just like, oh, it's that plot line again.
So now I'm curious, because I love The Prestige. I'm curious if you watched Memento, if you would like it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you didn't like The Prestige, you might not like it. I don't know.
It wasn't that I didn't like it. I got it. I worked it out.
Right.
You know the twist in The Prestige. I worked out what that prestige was. The prestige within the prestige. And I was quite disappointed I was right, because it can't be that simple, surely. Okay.
Well, but that's just Mr. Smarty Pants.
It's the curse of the writer. When you've got a twist, you know, you're automatically, because you're trying to put twists in everything you write. You can see the breadcrumbs being dropped sometimes.
Yeah.
And I saw loaves of bread being dropped during The Prestige. I felt.
Yeah. Okay. But Memento is similar in a way. Yeah. It's clues. It's clues.
Yeah. Well, you got an next, buddy?
I did graduate from film school. I got good marks, but I did not see all of Citizen Kane, I don't think.
Really?
Again, I've seen parts.
Yeah.
Masterful clips.
Yeah. Were you not examined on that? I was examined on Citizen Kane.
No, not that one.
No, okay. Yeah. I was going to say, because if you got good grades and you somehow just used the cliff notes, that's impressive.
No, I don't know. I think we just watched clips.
Yeah.
So again, I sort of feel like I've seen it, but I technically haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane's taken some punches on this part. Primarily from me, I'll be honest.
You, yes, indeed.
So for people who didn't go to film school, the point is that Orson Welles really invented a lot of techniques, didn't he, when making this film? And that's why it's taught.
That's my understanding.
Montage,
yeah,
and it's the use of various. It's a brilliant sort of teaching aid. And I don't know about you, when I was studying it at college, it was. You're rewatching that scene 30 times, and so it kind of kills it for you as a viewer, doesn't it? It becomes laborious and it's work almost. Fair.
And it is a different era. Like the acting style is different.
Yeah.
The shooting style is different, which, you know, there's some aspects of that you can really appreciate, because he does a lot of long takes and these beautiful compositions, and everyone moves just so, like, to the millimeter. But that can also be a bit laborious, yeah. Yeah,
I understand. And is that one that you intend one day to sit down and watch like you do The Godfather, or not?
Yes, I intend to.
Okay.
But yeah, it's when you have the option, you're like, oh, there's that latest thing, or 147 times in Jaws, What else you got?
No. Okay, this next one, I picked what I perceived to be the great of the genre, but it kind of covers the whole genre. Mm-hmm. And so the one I've picked is Singing in the Rain, because I've never seen a musical of any kind. And it's my understanding from the lists I've looked at that Singing in the Rain or West Side Story is considered the greatest musical of all time. And again, I feel like I've seen Gene Kelly dancing in the rain on a street, you know, and singing that he's singing in the rain, and that's all. So I feel like I've seen
because that
parts.
Image is so iconic. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's such an iconic image. Yeah,
it really is.
So yeah, I chose Singing in the Rain, but it's all musicals ever made.
I've seen those.
I've got have you? Yeah, you like them. Yeah, you like them.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Singing in the Rain a great? Am I right in that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the singing and the dancing, like you don't see that today. I don't know. Yeah, they're unique, those movies.
Yeah, they are.
It's from a different time. You do really get this taste of like old Hollywood.
Very, very classical, sort of big spectacle type films.
Yeah, big band. Yeah, it's a different thing.
So what you got next?
Okay. Yeah, I've got kind of a lump of stuff here, sort of like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Wuthering Heights. I don't even know the difference between those two. Is that the same movie? I don't even know. They kind of look the same on the poster.
Right, yeah.
I haven't seen those.
One's American and set in the South.
Okay.
And the other's British and set in the wars of...
neat.
Yeah. Is a Bronte. Wuthering Heights is Bronte. And Gone with the Wind is Clark Gable. Frank, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Right, yeah.
That's all I know about Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen that either. Came out in 39, the famous year.
Okay.
1939 is considered the year, because I think Gone with the Wind, I think Wizard of Oz, Stagecoach was certainly 1939. That it had the Grand Hotel, I think it created, like, it's the year of truly great movies that have come out. And I've only seen Stagecoach out of all of those. You'll be surprised to hear.
Yeah, I don't know that one either. I love like romance in movies. More, I guess, in modern movies. There's something very kind of stagey about that. I mean, this was the era where we were moving from stage to screen, right?
Yeah, and the stages look like stages.
Yeah, they really do.
You know what I mean by
Painted
that?
backdrops.
It looks like a theatre stage, literally. Yeah. Maybe even Spielberg hasn't seen it. You know, he might say he has. Like, Stephen... Really? Did you really see Gone with the Wind?
Anyway, let's carry on. What else you got?
Okay, the next one for me is probably the greatest Western I haven't seen, which is Shane. And this is unusual because Shane is considered one of the greats of all time. And I am a huge Western fan, and I love old Westerns. It's in pretty much everything John Ford and Howard Hawks made. But Shane, I've never... Again, I feel like I've seen it. Because there's some very famous scenes in it, including the child shouting his name. I got to thinking, why have I not watched Shane? And I realised it's the star power isn't in it for me personally. So Shane is Alan Ladd. Now, if it was John Wayne, Gary Cooper, or Clint Eastwood, or Robert Mitchum, who'd played Shane, I guarantee I'd have seen it by the time I was 15. But because it's not one of those megastar Western actors, it's Alan Ladd. No disrespect at all to him, you know, it's just not appealed to me. It's like, it's not one of my favourite... It sounds really immature, but it's not one of my favourite cowboys. If one of my favourite cowboys was in that cowboy film, I would have seen it.
Right.
You know.
Or Harrison Ford.
Or Harrison, yeah. Get Harrison in it. Just shows that even after the era of star power has left, and most of those stars are sadly no longer with us, the power of the star is still... It's like the Force is still strong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just find that really interesting.
That is.
What do you got next, buddy?
Next, I haven't seen all of Schindler's List.
Really?
Again, I've started it.
Yeah. It's another long one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, really.
It's
probably the
just need to sit down and finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably start again now at this point. I would just put it on 2 hours in. Or however long you got into it.
Put it on 2 hours in.
Yeah, so...
I'll watch it in reverse.
They showed that at school. I remember very distinctly. Wow. It was like the whole school was shown it. Like into the auditorium, you all sat down. And it's the only film that was ever shown that way, but it was seen as...
Oh my gosh.
This isn't just a film, this is a history lesson.
It's history,
And the school I went to wanted to ensure every child that they educated was aware of the Holocaust and the you know, so I don't know. It's transcended film, hasn't it, that movie?
Yeah. All right, what else you got there?
5, I've got Casablanca.
Okay.
You know how you said Gone with the Wind and etc.
Yeah.
And this is my one from that era is... I don't know why I haven't seen Casablanca. I feel like I have, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm very disappointed he doesn't actually say play it again, Sam, because that was always my Bogart impression. But yeah, one day I have to sit down and watch Casablanca. It's embarrassing.
It's a favorite for some people I know.
Is it really?
Now, they're a little older than me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they love it. I have seen it a couple times. Yeah. I've seen it in the theater. Not when it came out.
No, you'd look very good for 98.
Oh, yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
But
Did you like it then? If you've seen
I liked it.
Times?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a product of the era. But also, yeah, I think, the performers, those actors are so iconic that, and the movie itself, like it's another one of those ones that's just a part of our culture that you do feel like you're watching a treasure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. And I do intend to watch that. What you got next, buddy?
All right. Yeah. Moseying right along here. I have never seen anything with James Dean in it. Rebel Without a Cause and anything. I've never actually seen him in a movie.
So he made 3 movies.
Okay.
A Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant.
Yeah.
That was it before he was killed in a car crash that Alec Guinness predicted.
Whoa.
That's my fact of the day. Alec Guinness said, I told him when I saw him, and if you continue to drive that car, James. And a few months later.
Obi-Wan powers.
Yeah, it was weird. So I've seen the one with Rock Hudson in because I'm a Rock Hudson fan. And Dean it's kind of like watching a method actor from our era, but in the 50s. That's the best way I can describe James Dean. His performance style was like a modern method actor. So you can see why he's idolized by actors.
Yeah. And again, he's a guy everybody recognizes.
Yeah. It helped. He was rather good looking, didn't it? And he's very cool, very cool looking, very handsome.
He and like Marilyn Monroe kind of have that similar status. So you don't even necessarily know what they did, but we all just know them. We're exposed to them.
Yeah. Do you think dying young comes into that type?
That's interesting. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
It sort of adds to the mystique almost of what could they have gone on to do.
Yeah, sadly, yeah.
And the tragedy of young death, I think, just sort of immortalizes them in this specific period of time, which for James Dean he's a very young man, with the whole world at his feet.
And somehow kind of almost romanticizes who they were.
Yeah, it does a bit.
Yeah.
Because my and you'll be the same as me, the ones I think of Kurt Cobain, from our
he came to mind too, yeah.
Yeah, that, somebody whose past is very young when you're a kid, and they're this icon of teenagers and what have you, and his star has never dulled either. It's in fact his iconography is only It's just the tragedy of young death, I guess.
Sad, yeah. Okay, what do you got?
So I've got a film that I've just downloaded because I looked through a list of sci-fi and realised I'd never seen Escape from New York, which is unacceptable.
Okay.
It's John Carpenter, it's Kurt Russell. They're both amazing. I love the thing,
Right.
And I've never seen it. So I literally, honestly, have downloaded it this morning to watch tonight.
So you want to watch it?
I definitely want to watch it. It's
awesome.
just that's the one that passed me by. I just realised I'd never seen it. And I'm excited to watch it tonight. So it will only be on this list for another 4 or 5 hours.
By the time this goes to air, the list is going to be outdated.
What do you got next, bud?
All right. So my next one is a Canadian film that came out in the late 90s. Nathan was on the show. He talked about it. He loves it. And it's Cube.
Okay.
And I feel like as a Canadian filmmaker, I should have seen this movie.
Is there a reason you haven't seen it? Is there anything stopping you or putting you off from seeing it?
I think when it came out, I was a little scared that it was going to be too scary for me.
Okay.
And honestly, like if you think about some of the Canadian horror filmmakers like David Cronenberg, they make some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
He in particular makes some scary stuff. And, this is from that kind of era. And very disturbing horror films have come out of people like him in this country. So I think I was just kind of scared about that. Now I'm a much more versatile viewer.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I'm scared of The Exorcist. You're scared of Cube. we're gonna have to beat our phobias at some point.
Yeah. All right. What else you got there?
Right. And my number 3 was actually number 1 greatest film of all time on a list I saw, and I was so embarrassed I haven't seen it. And that's Vertigo, Alfred Hitchcock. I feel like I've seen all of Hitchcock's films, and I've seen none of them.
Now I'm looking for a new hosting partner on this show.
It's weird, isn't it?
So you haven't seen any Hitchcock movie?
No. but I feel like I have.
Lord, man. You feel like you have, though? Yes.
I can picture Cary Grant running from a crop dusting plane.
Yeah.
I can picture Anthony Perkins stabbing Janet Leigh. I can hear the music in Psycho. I know that the mother is deceased, and he's, so it's iconic. Like he's so iconic, Hitchcock, in his work, that there's all the shocks are gone. All the surprises are out there.
Yeah.
And when you're watching a suspense film, and he is the master of suspense, and I think I asked you this a few weeks ago, how is it I know what is meant by the term Hitchcockian suspense, even though I've never seen a Hitchcock film, but I know what Hitchcockian suspense is. It's like his genius has spread into popular culture to such an extent you don't even need to be an expert on Hitchcock to know what Hitchcock stands for.
No, he like defined a new subgenre, really.
Yeah. So
that's amazing.
Vertigo.
And
every other Hitchcock film.
I've seen a few of those. I got pretty excited about those in college. I think any of the classics that I have seen, I saw in college because I was like, I better get my shit together and start watching. And guys I knew, they were just like handing me Blu-rays and DVD, or I guess it was Laserdiscs and VHSs at the time, really. Yeah. But they were like, Jeremy, you got to watch this. And it was like, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. And it's like, how did I even get in? But I did. I loved just, getting that education.
I imagine that's the level of natural talent you must be showing at a young age. That the admissions officers are going, he hasn't seen a movie ever, but he must be like a absolute, is a once in a generation seminal talent.
That's right. They're still talking about that student.
So what you got at number 3?
Okay, number 3. Technically, I haven't seen Lawrence of Arabia.
Technically?
No.
Okay.
Again, I've seen bunches of it.
Yeah.
Studied some visuals.
Yeah.
Camera approach, technique, formats.
David Lean is one of the true artists, isn't he, of a director?
I'm sure he is.
But he is known for long films and long takes. And I think Spielberg once said Lawrence of Arabia is his favourite film of all time. Do you intend to see it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will at some point.
You sound excited about it. Yeah, I get you.
You know what it is? I think there's almost like, you almost feel satisfied in that you've maybe studied in the way you have or watched the clips you've seen. It's like, it's like, seems nice and I'm good.
Do you think it had to, I'm just thinking of this now, so it could be absolute nonsense. Do you think the fact that you don't have a vested interest? So, for instance, Lawrence was British. I'm British. So he's a British guy that's gone over there. To involve himself in the war with the Turks. So do you think being a North American, being a Canadian, having no sort of way in, what's the character that you identify with?
Yeah,
because you would
even
probably
that subject
see Lawrence.
Matter, as you described it doesn't feel that relevant to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine you'd find him quite effete and very, very British. So maybe that part of it, I don't know.
Carry on. What have you got?
Number 2, Gremlins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Never seen it. When I was the sort of age where you watch Gremlins, never interested me. Don't know why. And now it feels like I'm too old for it.
I get that.
You do? Okay.
And honestly, Gremlins is peculiar. It does feel a bit like a kid's film where it's like the kid, and I remember being this kid where it was like you were on the cusp of wanting something just a little edgier.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of that adventure vibe of the 80s, but a little edgier because these guys, they get out of control and some of them kill each other and whatever else. Like I remember my cousin talking about that movie, and it's like, there's one, before I had seen it, one gremlin guy, he puts another one in the microwave and turns it on. And that horrified me. I was like, I don't want to see this movie. No, that's so scary.
That's not nice. Yeah.
But then years later, I think it was on TV or whatever, and I watched it, and it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just fun. So
you know why it's so high on my list?
Okay.
This is true.
Yeah.
So my buddy, he does listen to the pod. My buddy Danny, He's not a big movie guy, but he supports the pod because he's my friend. God bless him. Shout out to Danny. And we were playing golf a couple of years ago, and I just happened to mention I'd never seen Gremlins, and he turned around and went, "You've never seen Gremlins?"
Yeah.
Now, context: Danny has never watched a Star Wars film.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a movie guy. Never seen a Star Wars film, not interested in seeing a Star Wars film. So the guy that's never seen Star Wars turns to me and says, "You've never seen Gremlins?" I'm feeling like, oh, wow,
Okay.
I really should have seen Gremlins. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it's stuck in my brain, because of Danny.
I get that.
So I will watch it at some point. Yeah.
It doesn't compare to Star Wars.
Tell Danny that. That's what I've been trying to tell him. Years. We've been friends for 40 years. Still won't watch
Jeez.
it. Anyway,
I thought I was bad. Holy.
What you got at 2, buddy?
Yeah, and again, this is in no particular order, but I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I haven't seen the movie Philadelphia with Tom Hanks.
Really?
And I think it's I'm just a little scared to watch it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You will cry like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's another film that has made me cry quite like Philadelphia. Yeah. I've seen it a couple of times, actually. And
have you?
It feels slightly masochistic to watch it again. But I can't tell you, I can't overstate the greatness of the performances. And I don't just mean Tom Hanks. I mean Denzel. I mean Jason Robards. I mean Bradley Whitford. The cast is perfect.
Yeah.
The Springsteen song is gorgeous. And Antonio Banderas, amazing. You know, it's just... And it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's truly heartbreaking.
Yeah. I think I'm afraid of that.
Yeah. But Jonathan Demme, because his thing really was to shoot front on. What would you call that when you're looking into the camera? Breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think it was kind of his thing, because he does it a lot in Silence of the Lambs, where they're straight in on Anthony Hopkins, straight in on Jodie Foster. But there's something about that means you feel more involved in the story, and you feel it more of an emotional connection with whoever is like there on the screen, because you can. Yeah. But the level of acting ability required for that, because every little eye movement is picked up.
Sure. Well, then you got a camera in your face.
Yeah, it's quite astonishing.
Yeah,
it's an astonishing piece of filmmaking. But you need a box of Kleenex.
I should watch it. Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what my number 1 is.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You're going to be so mortified. I hope we're still friends when I tell you I have never seen Back to the Future Part 2.
I left the call. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
You haven't?
No.
How has this not come up? You're just that good an actor.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of embarrassment, because I know you know, I remember you once said it's so tricky even to pick between the Back to the Future Part 1 and 2 and Castaway is my favourite Zemeckis. And I was like, oh my God, I can't tell him I've never seen 2. I haven't seen 3 either.
Oh my gosh.
2 seems to be the one I really, really should have seen.
Wow.
And I don't know why.
What's the matter with you?
I don't, you know, when you're like, how have I not seen this?
No,
why didn't I
give us
see
some
this?
Grace.
You kind of get through, somehow pass through youth and I never saw it.
You're not interested, or what do you think?
I feel like I've missed my opportunity. And that sounds really stupid, but I'm like, I love Back to the Future. I love Marty. I love that whole thing. And I feel like if I see another Back to the Future film now, at 40 plus, for the first time, am I going to see all of the hokey 80s stuff?
I think you're going to love it.
Oh, I'll watch it then. My fear is not liking it or thinking it's dated, or there's something for me when you watch the film when you're a kid and you watch it now.
Yeah,
it doesn't date. Yeah. But if you watch it for the first time as an adult from back then, it looks dated. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm sort of, my mind's a bit baffled right now, is because you can have that experience of watching it for the first time today. Yeah. But you're right. That's a dangerous proposition.
It is.
I think you got to do it, but it's like that needs to be an episode. We have to film you watching it. Watching Back to the Future 2 for the first time in your 40s. That would be, I can't even imagine what that would be like.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? That's why I'm so jealous of Danny. He hasn't seen Star Wars. He could sit down and watch everything. It would take him till Christmas, and it would be the best 6 months of his life. Yeah. Or as Danny would say, "Oh no, that put me in a coma."
Well, and there is this thing where sometimes everything gets hyped up so much that you end up disappointed.
It's like Confession. That was.
It is like Confession. Yeah. Well, mine's going to seem really lame by comparison. It's been out for weeks now. Well, yeah, I haven't seen that, obviously. But it's been out for weeks now, and I haven't seen Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
That one I'm more just angry with myself.
We don't want to go into it, but there's been quite a lot going on in both of our lives in recent weeks that have meant that just going to the theatre hasn't really been top of the priority list. But I'm very conscious not to talk about it until maybe Christmas. Because I'm desperate not to give anybody any spoilers about a movie that was only released in the last couple of weeks. So we're not talking about it on purpose for that reason. That, and we haven't seen it.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
I know, you'd think by now we get some special advanced screeners and whatever else.
I'm still looking in my mail expecting the premiere invitation.
I know. Nothing.
And we've laid it on pretty thick about how much we love Spielberg, so you'd think if anybody's going to get free tickets, it'd be us.
I know. You would think so. Boy, Back to the Future 2. That's going to take me a little time to process.
Yeah, I know.
I think we can still be friends.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Time will tell. All right. Ian, it's been fun. You can hop on our Instagram these days, and stuff's popping up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Popcorn in Orbit is the name. Ian, thanks so much. It's been a blast.
Thank you, buddy. Take care, everybody.
All right. Catch you on the next one.
Popcorn in Orbit is produced by The Shooting Eye and Ice River Pictures.